differentiation in the interest
No,
limit?
no, no. I think we interest rate and what I am given to understand is that there are some other hidden costs also, like uh,
Processing
even the
charge is there.
general loans that MFIs are giving, they almost compulsorily sell a health insurance product, whether the client likes it or not. So that another 1,000, 2,000 rupees go for that. So there is some processing fee they charge in addition to the interest rate. So the overall it becomes something like 28, 29% for the people.
Sir, only processing charge and your this
Interest.
in like this your
Insurance.
insurance, loan cover insurance. That's the two things they are doing because technically they cannot bundle any product with any our
Yeah,
this
yeah.
main product.
Technically, yes, that is true. But I mean, there are hidden ways of doing these things. You cannot say that they have bundled it, but it definitely goes into it. Today, one case has been sent from Bulandshahr again for 25,000 rupees. This is
To
for
whom, sir? Which company?
vaginal from Bulandshahr.
And which company to send to?
Must have gone to Muthoot only. Bulandshahr is generally covered by Muthoot. Is it
I
so?
think Muthoot. I think
Muthoot?
Muthoot. Yeah.
It is for 25,000 rupees a vaginal hysterectomy case. Let us see what happens. Let us try to pursue this.
Unfortunately, this period of time, even microfinance is going through a severe stress.
I actually wanted to discuss more on the general status of microfinance with you rather than the health loan product today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Because
their own health is bad.
health is bad.
So the NPA level
Especially
has gone
after.
beyond 6%, 6.5 to 7% now. So, thank you.
Yeah, I will definitely ask. I have just received the information on WhatsApp that some case has been sent. What has happened actually is that most of the loans that people wanted are definitely the lower income groups. And Ayushman is taking care of many of the requirements. And in the last 4 months, we have sent almost, I think, more than 100 people for hospitalization.
Oh.
And most of them have got covered under Ayushman.
That's really good, sir.
So that's a very positive sign I am getting. But then, so far as our health zone is concerned, it has been a detrimental thing. Because in UP, government is right, left, and center now distributing Ayushman cards.
Oh, that's really. I never thought that it is working so well.
No, it is working. It is working well. In fact, Gigi, you would be surprised. Because of Ayushman, even very famous hospitals like Apollo, etc., have recruited agents to find people who want hospitalization under Ayushman, and they are treating it.
Oh.
It has come as a boon to larger hospitals, although it has its own deterrents also, because, for example, my own cousin has a hospital in Sitapur district. He recently got it covered under Ayushman for 3 or 4 different ailments. And it is becoming stricter now, because once you want to claim under Ayushman, earlier what used to happen that Gigi Mamen is running a hospital and he will do the surgery himself, he will give the anesthesia himself. Now they are required to send geotagged videos of the anesthetist, the surgeon, the physician, everybody. And because of that, smaller hospitals who were earlier trying to cheat the government, they have fallen out, and larger hospitals are taking the benefit of that because they have all the facilities. So they don't have to pay separately to the anesthetist or surgeon because they are already on salary. So making videos for them and uploading is very easy, but for smaller hospitals, it has become a very problematic thing. And the rates in any case are lower. So, and he said that for last 6 months, he has not received the payment.
There's a delay in getting the payment?
Yeah, that's the major concern of the.
Easily. So because of that, again, Dr. Saibal, the smaller hospitals are having the problem. The larger ones are, because of their deep pockets, they are able to manage it.
Yes.
Hi, Ramesh, good evening. Mute.
Ramesh is mute, and Ramesh is having bad throat also. So
okay, even I am not keeping well, sir. Actually, for the last almost a month now, me, Anita, both of us are not well.
But your visits to different conferences doesn't show that you are not aware.
Sir,
Well,
in fact, I ignored a bit. That is affecting me now.
okay. So Ramesh just sent a message that one case has just been sent to the, which I was just mentioning for about 25,000 rupees.
It
The
has been
school
sent
is
to
40.
Muthoot, Ramesh.
No,
You're
you are
mute.
on mute. You are on mute.
We can't
Ramesh, you
hear
are on
you.
mute.
No, not yet, Mr. Gigi. I have not sent it to anybody. I just got it. So after the call, I will send the email with the details.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
score is about 42, which means that he is eligible between up to a maximum of 25,000 because our range 40 to 50 is about 25,000.
At least if you can do some 20, 25 cases, at least some
No, we are
friends.
making a beginning once again. As I said, that a lot of cataract cases got covered under Ayushman, and they are around 10,000 rupee cases. Very huge number. Every month, I think we are sending 40, 50 people for cataract operations now.
Sir, I think a couple of days ago, one day we sent 25, sir.
In one day, 25 cases. Yes.
One day we did.
But they are all covered under the Ayushman only?
Yes.
And I think even otherwise, even if they are not covered, the cost involved is much lesser than 25,000. So right, so they will still not necessarily come for a loan, hopefully.
No, they don't come for the loan. And again, even if since the amount is smaller, I think they are able to borrow locally much more easily.
Yeah.
And 25%, 27% rate of interest is something which perhaps even a local money lender for a short period will give a loan.
Correct.
So we are now looking for, higher amount, which people may require 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, and then perhaps these cases will come. So you have to look beyond the BPL category actually to something like a little above the BPL category, and that is actually the prime target of MFIs also. MFIs also don't want to finance BPL. They also want to finance slightly better off people. So we are trying to target that now. Let us hope that we get it. But I was just wanting to understand the interest rate structure of MFIs. But if you say that all loans are being given at this interest rate, then I think villagers must be familiar with this interest rate. It will not come to them as a surprise. For me, it was a surprise, very honestly. When somebody said that an MFI is charging 27%, then I thought, what is this? I mean, we were fighting against all this interest rate structure all these years.
So the point is that the borrowing cost of the MFIs, they are around 12 to 13%. And the best one can get around 10%. Even NABARD charges, so 1 minute.
Eventually, in our experience, we are seeing that these smaller ones, they are getting from NBFC, their borrowing cost is around 18%.
Oh my God.
Yes,
So,
18%
so
plus
that,
hidden costs.
yeah, so that is a major point. It depends on how much they can, get the money from their lenders. I said the best can be around 10%. It can go up to 17, 18%, as Saibal said, for a smaller institution.
Yeah, and you add
Then,
another 7,
then in
8%.
their operational cost of 6, 7%, risk cost is there, then margin 24, 25
No, but if
is
that is so, Gigi, then even money lenders would not be charging less than this. They would be equally charging at least 30% because they
easily,
would
sir.
generally be account.
3 rupees per month will be the minimum, I feel. I don't think any money lender will give it below 3 rupees per. There is 36% to minimum.
Okay.
And
So
maybe it's
in
on a flat rate also. They may give it on a flat rate.
Yeah, it may be a flat rate. Yeah, that is also possible.
Here at least it is on a declining,
Reducing balance, yeah.
reducing balance.
so in case of money lender, what we are seeing that it is more than 45% always. So it goes up to 100%.
Mhm.
But it's really tough. No doubt about it. Somebody borrowing at 25% and all, it's tough.
So let us see, Gigi, I think our team has restarted working on this
Yeah.
slightly larger proposals. Let us try to see that one proposal, because what happens is that one or two proposals get sanctioned, then
Gets
the
through.
team also gets
Agree.
encouragement.
Agree.
The first two proposals went flat. One was because of the poor score itself. The second took 15 days time, and by that time the person arranged a loan from moneylender and got the treatment done. And that sent a very bad message to our people.
In fact, I had talked to Sadaf Saab, Muthoot CEO as well as their CFO, everybody. But by the time it was late. But these things should happen because we thought that this will happen. At least few cases, we thought that they will ignore even if there is a loss comes into that, some 3-4 lakhs maximum.
No, it will not be good.
They won't do it. I'm telling
They
you.
won't do it, but then
they won't do it. So the thing is that with your learning is that our tax for this thing has to be reduced because they have taken 15 days, so somebody has already raised the fund from somewhere else. So in that case, our major learning is that we have to reduce the tax in this case. It should not be more than 24 hours or something. So this is one of the
our original plan is also that it should be actually sanctioned and disbursed in 24 hours. Now, this particular case which has been sent today, it is vaginal hysterectomy. If they take unlimited time, ultimately the patient will go somewhere else and get the treatment done.
Of course they will. They won't be sitting for us. They'll be waiting for us.
So my request is that since today, the moment Ramesh is able to send the mail, please keep Sangeeta in copy. She just asked for it. So let us pursue it with Muthoot and see that at least, if not in 24 hours, at least within 2-3 days it is sanctioned. That will send a very positive signal to the field team. We need actually 5 cases to be sanctioned, and then everything will be galvanized. First 5 are always difficult for everybody. I don't deny it. See, we know that it took us 4 years to finance 600 SHGs. Once 600 was done, 15,000 or 1 lakh was just 1 year away. But first 600 was always a difficult thing. So here also the first 5 will be difficult. And that is where we will have to struggle.
Now banks are after SHG financing. They are saying that you give us any number of SHG cases, we will be financing.
Are we not able to persuade some of the small finance banks to come in for this health loan, or they will also not be interested?
We can Utkarsh. I think we should talk to Utkarsh Govind. We can talk to Govind and see whether. Saibal, why don't we talk to Govind?
I will talk to them. I had a discussion with this Utkarsh earlier. They were telling that if we get one example, that it would be helpful to push this agenda. And that's the top. I will once again talk to them.
तब तो ये मुथूट को किसी राव को बोल के करा दो पहले एक केस. That will set the example for everybody. And it's a small amount. 25,000 rupees is not big for Muthoot. They can forget it. It's in decimal point 0.0000001.
We were telling Ramesh, actually, this situation is also slightly difficult for the sector. Microfinance sector is passing through a little tough time. Last 5-6 months, the collection percentage is going down. Then even the lending itself has come down significantly. Today, the overall portfolio level is around 3.92 lakhs crores, as against 4.4 lakh in March. So almost 50,000 crore reduction has happened. And the PAR has gone up by 3 times. It has gone from 2.3 to somewhere near to 7. So that is another thing which is hitting us. Had it been last year when things were so hot and everybody was rushing for financing, things could have, maybe it could have been a bit more easier for us. So, sir, maybe we can do one thing. Once one case is done, we can call a meeting of the partner institution once again, a few of them, and see we can tell them and try to.
So let us pursue it. I think for these, as Saibal was also saying, for 4 or 5 cases, let us persuade the concerned CEOs. You ek to kar do, and then send a signal to others that see 5 cases have been done. that will give some positive, vibes to people.
Should we also
That's all
make
we
an
can do.
offer of 5 cases? We will, if at all there is a kind of a delinquency, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, it will not stop. Once you say for 5, they will say for another 5 also. Although, I mean, we can definitely write off 5 cases of 25,000 rupees from the funds itself. If anything happens, if you remember, even for SHG loans, when Mr. Nayak was our chairman, he had informally told all the CMDs that I will take care of the losses, but I will not give it to you in writing because I can't give that. But orally, he had told that don't pass on this message to your subordinates. He had very specifically, because in one meeting I was present with one of the commercial banks, I think it was Bank of Baroda. He had very clearly said that please don't pass on this message to your subordinates, but I will take care of your losses if it happens because of SHG financing. But because if it goes to the branch manager, then definitely it will be a loss. They will never recover.
Now, maybe something like that we can talk at the CEO level and say that maybe for 5 cases we can take care of that.
Because once it is given, our field team will also try to see that they keep on persuading the borrowers for repayment. Although we are technically not responsible for it, but having been in the field, we will have to take care of that as a message to others. That see, this person took a loan, also repaid. You can also get a loan. That message also has to go at the field level.
That is one, sir. And I think the second fact that the Mitra or the field team member will always be seeing the patient. There is always a pressure. So when you see the person, you know that I owe money from them, right? So that is also going to definitely play on the mind of the borrower.
ठीक है, तो Ramesh, please send the mail and then
I will send it, sir. I got the
Gigi's team
response.
will try
So
to
once that is
persuade
done, I'll
Sadaf
ask them
to
the
get the first
facility
loan
code also.
sanctioned at least.
Do
Yeah,
that, sir. Will do.
definitely will do that.
Right.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
then.
All right. Thank you.
Right.
Bye.
Thank
So
you, sir.
you are
Take
not
care.
coming to Mumbai, Gigi? I wanted to sit down with you for some time. If
So
you
I'm
have
coming
some-
on 5th of March.
5th of March, most probably I'll be here.
Okay, 5th March evening, maybe I can meet you.
ठीक है, चलो, let's
Right.
meet.
Right, sir.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, right.